Why be lazy when we can be beyond happy doing something that we love? Hi everyone, welcome back to yet another episode of the Typewriter Chronicles, where I give you advice on how to write awesome shit productively and efficiently. And today we are talking about how you can become a more productive writer. So without any further ado, let's jump right into it. First thing that you need to think about is, do you want to spend your time doing things that make you comfortable but not working on what you love? Or would you rather do the more difficult thing but the one that's just much more worth your time and you're actually going to be working on something you love? It's the case for so many of us. It's like we spend so much of our time actually doing things that don't mean anything to us. You know, it's like it's fun, and again, it's so comfortable. Of course, like lying in bed, watching TV shows for days and movies and just being on social media, of course that's so easy. Ask yourself how much time you spend doing what you love and how much time you spend doing things that just make you comfortable, things you're used to doing. I spent almost every summer of my life in the past 8 years watching TV shows. Maybe I wrote a little something, and it's not like I never wrote anything before in my life, but it's like I wrote so much less than I could. And I know that there are so many people who aren't in the same case like me. You might have a fuck ton of shit going on, so you might not have that much time for writing, but I'm pretty sure that you still have quite a bit of free time, and you might waste a lot of it. And now, don't feel bad for that, because literally we all do that. We all struggle because just in this world there's so much to do, so much to make us busy, all that social media crap, and it's so easy to get caught up in that. I love doing so many things. I love writing beyond measure. I love making videos. I love reading and just creating. I love creating. And if you're watching this video and you're probably a writer, you love it too. And you might not spend much time actually writing. You might talk about it a lot, you might just think about how much you love it, you might read a lot, but then at the end of the day, you don't really write much. Start writing, actually have a few days if you can, or just write for as long as possible. And if you really get into that book, and if you love that book, if you're passionate about it, if you actually love writing, you're not gonna want to stop, because we love writing. Will we have times when we don't want to write? Of course, because it's time consuming, it's just exhausting as fuck, and it's really hard, but it's gonna be so worth it. So just ask yourself the question, if writing is worth doing the difficult thing, do you love it enough to step out of your comfort zone and just girl the fuck up and actually sit down and write that book? I decided that I want to publish a book more than I want almost anything, and I'm going to fight for it. And so I just keep that's number 2, and that is make your writing a priority. So you might have to go to work and go to school, and you can't pick it over that, but you can pick it over everything else that you do, if that's what you want. You know, you can pick it over socializing, you can pick it over watching YouTube videos, you can pick it over watching TV shows. And there is so much that I do that's not writing, and it's what I did the most, and now I just realized that I actually love writing so much. It makes me so much happier than watching anything ever could. And if you're a writer and you love writing, it might be the same feeling for you. And so just, you don't have to stop socializing. You don't have to stop playing games or watching anything. But again, I've been saying this so often, but I feel like so many people don't realize it, and I didn't really see it either. Don't always pick that. You know, if you always socialize, if you always choose people above writing, then you maybe don't love writing enough. Or I think the more probable thing is that you do love writing, and you could sacrifice the socializing a little bit more so that you can write more, but you just haven't made that decision. And if writing really is important to you, there might be some things that you have to sacrifice if you really love it. Number 3 is a more practical thing, and that is just schedule when you're gonna write. An obvious thing, but I feel like a lot of us don't do it, especially me. It's gonna make sure, if you actually stick to it, that you get some writing into your life regularly. And you know, if you have a lot of time, then you'll just know that every evening from like 6 to 10 you're gonna be writing, or every morning, or whatever. And if you don't have much time, you can tell yourself that every morning you're gonna write for 30 minutes, or every evening, or whatever you have a tiny bit of time, you can schedule writing there. Every day you turn up to work or school or whatever, and you know that you have to be there from 8 to 3, and in most cases you're not going to choose not to go there, and you're actually going to go there. And treat your writing in the same way. You know, actually be like, this is going to be the time when I work on my books, and do that. Lastly, schedule procrastinating and breaks, which you might be like, what the fuck are you talking about? We want to be productive here. Why would we want to procrastinate, right? We need breaks. You're gonna burn out. If you just keep writing like a crazy person, you're gonna burn out. You might get a really bad writer's block, and it's not gonna be the best thing in the universe, because sure, you might write like for a month in like without stopping, and you're gonna write a lot of shit, but then you might not write for like 4 months. How we can avoid that is don't overwork yourself, meaning give yourself breaks. You know, actually socialize sometimes. Go see a movie. Go watch shows for a while. Watch videos sometimes. Go on Pinterest and make Pinterest boards with your favorite characters or whatever. And you know, the thing is, we shouldn't do that while we're writing. We shouldn't spend every day and every night with that. But the thing is, it's like, it's great to do that, to take a break. Treat yourself. You know, if you actually get work done, like, reward yourself for it. Have some chocolate, ice cream, watch that movie. A great thing that you can do with this is procrastinate with purpose, meaning procrastinate with something writing related, which what I've been doing, how I've been taking breaks, is I go on Pinterest and I've been creating my character Pinterest boards, because what that does is, sure, it's like technically a waste of time, and it's not great if you do that instead of writing, but if you do that as a break, it's like you will remember how much you care about these characters, how much you love this book or this series. In my case, it will make sure that you remember why you're doing this and why you love it, and it's gonna keep you just like motivated to keep writing because you love what you're doing. And I think that's amazing, because then it's not gonna be a waste of time anymore, because it's gonna keep you motivated and inspired, and it's gonna be a reminder that you love doing this shit. You love writing. You want to be a writer, and there's no reason why you shouldn't spend your time writing, because sure, we want to be lazy sometimes, but like, why be lazy when we can be beyond happy doing something that we love? Step out of your comfort zone and stop being lazy and do what you love, because it's gonna make you happier than you ever were before. And that's what I finally realized, and I feel like it might have as well changed my fucking life, because I'm actually writing the books now, and I might even just publish them one day. That's gonna be it. Please give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and stay tuned and subscribe for more videos in this series and other writer and book videos. And that's gonna be it. Have a brilliant day, and see you soon in another video. Bye!